Gunslinger's Revenge, Chapter 1. Tragedy in a Family and Skinner Jack. Billy MacDonald was an accomplished 38-year-old gunslinger. It was the second day of May in the year of 1873. His sister Elizabeth had been abducted by outlaw bandits last night and was being held hostage in a secluded cottage by the lake. His sister meant so much to him because he had no other family left. His mother Mary had died at the hands of outlaw Ward Willis, and his father Bruce had died trying to get revenge on the same outlaw. Billy was born in 1835 and Elizabeth in 1840. Their parents had died in 1853. It had fallen on Billy's shoulders to carry out the revenge. If anyone could do it, it was him. At that time, at the age of 18, he was not yet ready, but he was left with the responsibility of raising Elizabeth, who was only 13 at the time. Ward Willis had come to one night to rape their mother, whom he had crushed on. Billy had been with his father, Bruce, unluckily just when then hunting for a dinner. Ward had intended to forcibly lie down with Mary, but had unwittingly killed the woman. Elizabeth had tried to fight him, and she probably would have died if Billy and Bruce hadn't returned home at that moment. Their father had tried to shoot the intruder with a rifle, but Ward's revolver had been faster. Their father died from the first bullet that hit him directly in the heart. Billy had tried to shoot the man, but Ward escaped. Back then, Ward Willis didn't have many men following him. For their own safety, the brother and sister left their home after burying their parents. Ward himself had been the same age at the time as Billy was now. That tragedy had driven them to the brink of madness and will never be forgotten. Billy prepared himself for revenge for a long time, 20 years. He had heard stories that when the boys or young men tried to avenge their murdered family members, they usually died because of their own haste. Billy didn't want to make that mistake, so he calmly practiced using weapons. First he had bought the same Colt Dragoon revolver that had killed his father. Since 1862 he was He has had two Colt Army models from 1860. Billy suspected that the same Ward Willis was behind his sister's abduction. He approached the cabin. He was seen and approached by five men with revolvers on standby. Just stay there and throw away your revolver. We promise we don't shoot you in the back. Then you never saw us and you let us keep the girl, one of the men explained. He was clearly neither Ward Willis nor his men. Billy recognized him as a Skinner Jack, for whom a reward of $2,000 had been promised. Billy was a bounty hunter by profession and did not usually leave his targets alive. I don't take the bandits' word for it, but you shoot as soon as I have thrown my revolver to the ground. She is my sister, and I just want her. You can go your separate ways. No way, Billy MacDonald. We don't know who you are. We know who you are. You haven't let a single bandit alive. Your reputation is known everywhere. I recognize you. You are Skinner Jack. That's right. My name you guessed right. Why have you kidnapped my sister Elizabeth? Ward Willis hired us for this shop, so you wouldn't find him again. He's gone to Ward Willis for safety. It is said that he would even have over 60 faithful men. You will never catch him, and besides, you're already dying. I will kill him even if I have to return from the dead. He took everything from me. Despite this, Billy did not believe that he would be able to return from the dead. He could not deny the finality of death. If it's true, Billy, that you can kill five men at once, then we won't shoot you without pulling your revolver. May I draw my gun before you shoot me? Sir, I respect the rules of dueling, but I don't agree to do it alone. It would be easy if you could pull with all my men separately. I will get you all at once. Let's add a little silence, Skinner Jack said, and three men stepped forward. Now there were 8 bandits, and Billy's revolver only had room for 6 bullets. He couldn't even remember if there was 5 or 6 bullets now. No matter how many men you have, Zack, you will die and I will get my reward. Well, now I will count to 5, 4, 3. Billy's hand was ready. 2 and 1. Billy killed 4 men at once and fell to the ground after one bullet hit him in the left shoulder. His sister stepped out of the cabin and shot one man. Billy rolled over on the ground and shot Skinner Jack in the head. He checked his revolver and there was one more bullet. He reloaded it. One of the men tried to run away, but Elizabeth shot him coldly. In the cabin, she had gotten her hands free from the ropes, and she had seen a rifle on the wall. No one had stayed to watch her. The men had been careless after leaving the loaded rifle in the cabin, which was a good, otherwise her brother would have died. Good job, dear sister. Are you okay? Yes, everything is fine, Billy. They haven't raped me. Very well. I have to take Skinner Jack with me to get a reward. Where are we going to go now, brother? Let's go home again. I will go after the others in a couple of days. Elizabeth MacDonald was a gorgeous, black-haired, 33-year-old woman who could shoot well with a rifle. She was an excellent hunter when needed. Women were notoriously incapable of shooting and hunting, but Elizabeth was a good exception. Billy and her father had taught her a lot, and she was interested in going on bounty hunts with her brother. Together they collected their bounty on the outlaws, but the Billy usually took care of his targets himself. His sister had been a great help today. Without her, Skinner Jack would have won. Are you still going to kill Ward Willis? Of course, I don't you want it anymore, Elizabeth? I want, but it's already almost impossible. He has a worthless and his own army. I know it, but I have to take revenge on our parents and mine. It wasn't your fault they're gone. Billy wept a little as he remembered 1861, when Ward Willis had killed his wife Sarah and his beloved 17-year-old daughter Emilia. They had been his whole life. After returning from the Civil War, Ward Willis sought out Billy. He wanted Billy to suffer more when he heard he had a wife and daughter. One day, while Bill had been teaching his daughter to ride, Ward had shot Emilia in front of him. He had left Billy alive and said he would let him live with his pain. Another time, Ward Willis shot Billy's wife. His sister Elizabeth would have been the next victim if Billy would not been able to wounding Ward and killing all his men at the time. Billy regretted not even being able to save his own family.